We at St. John's rejoice in every person, whether that person is an infant, is a refugee, whether that person may be LGBTQ, whether a person may be divorced. They are all welcomed at St. John's.
The one challenge of being a parent of a child with special needs is the isolation. Even the simple act of going to church as a family, which was so important to me, and not being able to do that, it just never felt right to me.
When people think about a Catholic church, they think of a very buttoned-down, top-down environment. This is not like that.
Jesus was always going beyond the boundaries of his day and enriching the culture with the nationalities of others. And so we follow in the footsteps of Jesus.
The heart and soul of any parish is always its pastor. Father Ed is an incredibly down-to-earth guy who walks the walk. He served in the city for many, many years in a very challenged neighborhood. He is open to all, and he meets people where they are.
People want to join St. John Chrysostom Parish because there is a joyfulness that you get when you reach out your hand and touch the hand of another. That's the reason why the 1,100 to 1,200 people that come faithfully to St. John's is they've experienced that joy.
One of the things that people are looking for these days is a way to be active in their faith, whether or not they're attending Mass. They want to serve other people, whether that means visiting people, bringing clothes, cooking meals. We currently have more than 40 ministries and organizations. We've got 6-year-olds who sing in our youth choir. We've got 96-year-olds who cook for our meal programs. It's a very different sort of environment than I think a lot of Catholics are used to. It's a great way to live your faith.
There's a real openness here to consider, like, what if? What could the church be?
Here at St. John's, we made it perfectly clear. We don't care how your child behaves.
At the very end of Mass, Father Ed just said, "Thank you for bringing your children. I want to hear your kids' voices in church." And even though there was 100 people in here, I felt like he was talking to me.
So this is our second marriage.
My husband died of cancer. This parish became home because this parish just swept us up. This terrible time where these 2 teenagers lost their father. They just swept us up and carried us through.
All the folks that come to St. John's make up the heartbeat of the parish. We hope that we're a healing balm, that when they come to St. John's, they're not going to face judgment. And I actually think if people hear about that, people are going to want to come to this parish.